Hey everybody, Josh Hall, King of Town here, and I am in front of my home that I grew up in, my childhood stomping ground, 5901 Purtell, on the corners of the Kirshner Purtell Edition. And as an original Lake Contrary Golden Bear, I am here to explain to you why, if the school district really has made things get to this point, and 2 elementary schools need to close, it's going to need to be Humboldt and Lake Contrary, not Hyde. Sorry guys. I'm in the field outside of Lake Contrary now, and where I'm standing is actually the spot that used to be the lagoon for the Kirshner Purtell editions. That's right, folks. When I was a kid and I used to poop in that house at 5901 Purtell, it would go through the pipes all the way to right here, where it sat in a stinking puddle most of the year. Now, when the city finally put the Kirshner Purtell editions on the city sewer system, they totally filled this over and everything, but as we move forward, let's just remember that this is how much they used to care about the place, and where the kids run and play now is where the poop used to flow. Now I'm right here at the farmer's fence along the playground behind Lake Contrary. This was another fun feature. We would always try to get the new kids to grab this when they transferred in because they didn't know what it was and it would shock the crap out of their arm. No, seriously, this is right here in the playground. Get the new kid to grab the electric fence. That's a game we play at Lake Contrary. You guys saw it in the last shot, and I'm over here to point it out because this is an important term you're going to hear a lot during the school district thing. Modular classrooms. What are modular classrooms? Trailers. Modular classrooms are trailers. They are going to solve the population crunch by building trailer parks outside of our elementary schools. Now, I'm standing where I am at Lake Contrary because it's important to note something. Here's the door, and there's the trailer. Why is that important? Because it's a short distance. If they park a bunch of trailers at Hyde, the kids have to walk further, maybe so far that they get in trouble with the government. I don't know. These are the questions we need to be asking. Now, this school, like most of the elementary school buildings in town, were all built around the same time in St. Joseph. And architecturally speaking, there's something else that's important to note. They are actually designed to be cooled by leaving the doors open. Unfortunately, when the school shootings started happening all across the country, the district made the responsible and correct decision to start leaving those doors closed. However, when they left the doors closed, they completely made the buildings architecturally obsolete. At least in the case of a building like Hyde, there's a second story that was never being cooled in that manner. Lake Contrary, as a single floor shotgun style building, has been rendered completely architecturally obsolete by the decisions made by the district over the last 20 years, including the buildings they've added on to this building. Which brings us here to Hyde, and the simple fact that this again doesn't pass the smell test of basic logic. Why Hyde? Why is it that last time when the tax levy failed and the district did similar things by redrawing the lines, forcing parents to move their kids, closing Neely Elementary, why is it that when they did all of those things and the test scores tanked, Hyde was one of the 5 schools that was allowed to transfer people in because their test scores actually stayed high? They actually met the metrics. Why is it that suddenly at the end of last year, the beloved and long-tenured principal of Hyde mysteriously just left? Some things start to make sense when you start to ask certain questions. But again, why Hyde? Because it has the largest population base. I'm not really saying that any of the elementary schools need to close, but if the district really has mismanaged itself to this point, the only reason that they're suggesting that Hyde be closed is because it has one of the largest student bases. It guarantees shock and awe. It makes sure that everybody's upset and everybody's talking about it. Decisions like these aren't made in a matter of days like has been proposed. Everyone's selling it like this idea came to Dennis Sneathan last week. No, it's just like Neely all over again. Decisions like these are made behind closed doors months in advance, not days before anybody has a chance to react about it. These are tactics of distraction. These are tactics of division. They're meant to shock. They're meant to make us afraid. And they're coming for Lafayette and high school athletics and high school theater and arts next, so that you'll all be afraid and you'll vote for whatever they put on the ballot next time.